let's go ahead and kick things off. Harish, get us started.
I gotta say, Tiger coming to the Masters is like Michael Jordan coming back to the Bulls on his second run.
Yes, sir.
You know, I mean, to me, so I'll put it this way: I never started really watching golf until Tiger actually came and started playing golf. It was a fun, like, for me, it was a fun pastime. You go there, you hit some balls, you have a good time. But when Tiger started playing, he brought a different demeanor to the game, and he brought a different like kind of set of fans, and that kind of translated into bringing more fans into the sport, which is still growing. I mean, golf is growing all over the world now. I mean, beforehand, I don't think it was that much growth at that time. And after Tiger came, it blew up. And I'm so happy of him coming back onto the show. I mean, sorry, not to the show. Maybe one day we can have him on the show. Yeah,
we'll have our day.
We'll have our day. But him coming back into it, it will have more viewers now, I think, than beforehand. I think golf. I think this Masters is going to break all the records, all of them, and I think Tiger's going to win the Masters. I honestly think he'll win, because when MJ came back, he won a ring. So why can't Tiger?
Yeah, and being the Tiger lover that I am, I hope you're right about that. But like you said, this to me is about as big as when Jordan came back out of retirement. Tiger hadn't retired, but he could have lost his leg. Like that was a legit concern at one point after the accident. So to see him come back about 18 months later, and he hasn't confirmed that he's going to play yet. But I mean, he went to Augusta this past week and played a practice round. All signs are pointing to the fact that he's going to be there. And Eric Bickel from the Junkies has confirmed it. So that's my source. I'm going to go ahead and stick to that. I'm just holding out hope that he's going to be there. Either way, of course, I'll be watching the Masters, but it'll have that, NBA Finals type of atmosphere if Tiger's out there playing. All eyes will be on it. It will be must-see TV. The Masters is anyway, but it'll definitely be must-see TV with Tiger out there. It's huge. To me, it was topic A this week, just the speculation that he might play. It's that important. And like you said, go ahead.
No, I was saying, do you feel that the pressure might get to him? Because he hasn't played in a while. So, I mean, him coming to the Masters, you think he'll just be
pressure's not gonna get to the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. He's not nerves affect the younger players, but he's 45, 46 now. Those days are well behind him. To him, it's golf. Especially when you hit fatherhood and all that, it puts things in perspective about it. It's just, I'm out there having fun. I've got serious stuff when I go home. I got kids to worry about. So golf is just a game. He's the greatest at it ever. So I'm not gonna say I love him, but I'm not gonna say he's gonna go out there and win it. I really just want him to he makes the cut, that's good enough for me. But his last Masters finished in 2020, the November one. They got pushed because of COVID. He went out there. He on the 12th hole in the final round, he hit it. It's the par 3. He went out there and hit a 10. That's terrible. But clearly angry and frustrated. After that, he went out and birdied 5 of his last 6 holes to finish 1 under for the tournament, that showed, how much he has a mastery of the course. He's won it 5 times, I believe.
Yeah. The most, isn't he the most? I mean, I think he beat Phil Mickelson, not Phil Mickelson. I'm sorry, he beat Arnold Palmer, right? To have the number of times he's won.
I know this stuff, but it's early. I just started my coffee. I'm not going to get on here and lie to the fans. I'm going to speculate and say I think it's 5. I'm pretty sure about that, and I think that's the most. I could be wrong about both, and I will accept that.
Yeah, because it's like because I remember his last one he won, and they're like, he beat I don't know if it was Arnold Palmer because that was like a huge kind of function, and they're like, yes. And we're like, this is what it's all about, trying to beat golf is like you're playing with yourself. You're not playing with anybody else. You're trying to win within yourself.
This is a kid-friendly show. Be careful with what you're saying there.
I'm sorry, you're playing like.
Hey, come on. I'm messing with you.
No, I was like,
I'm joking.
The only opponent is
I
you.
keyed. I keyed.
So let me rephrase. The only opponent you're playing against is yourself. So if mentally, like when you win, and golf is a very mental sport. It is very mental. Even though you go in groups, if you hit a bad shot, like it's, I mean, yes, there's thousands and thousands and millions of eyes on you, but the mental process to go through to hit, to come back and say, oh, it's in the shrubbery. How do I get the shrubbery back onto the greens? Or if you hit a sand trap. So it'd be really interesting to see how Tiger kind of does his, like, his own thing. And can he like put the pressure in a way on others instead of the pressure being on him? Because when he comes to Augusta, it's all going to be about Tiger. It's not going to be about anybody else. I mean, Rory can have this thing. I don't think even Phil Mickelson's playing. I think Phil Mickelson's not right. Yeah. I mean, so there's a lot of, and there's, I mean, I don't have the list in front of me, but there, all the focus is going to be on Tiger. So let's see how he can take that and kind of use that momentum and put the pressure on the other golfers to be like, you guys got to catch me. It's not the other way around.
Yeah, all the pressure is on him, and that's how he wouldn't have it any other way. He wants all the attention on him. The other guys are the ones who feel it. They know that they know that more eyes are on it because Tiger's there. So if more eyes are on him, that means more eyes are on them. So that's packing the pressure on them. He's so used to that it's nothing. So we'll see how it affects the other guys. But his last Masters win in 2019, because he was in the hunt. Other guys felt that pressure and fell apart. Molinari, to name one, he looked like he was going to run away with it, and then he crumbled under Tiger's pressure, and Tiger won it. So I'm looking forward to see how it all plays out.
All comes to putting, man. All comes to putting.
Yeah, and he's the greatest ever at it. So that's what it's going to boil down to.